Hi everybody, this is a pick a card reading. It's obviously I love reading, and that is what I do. I work with love, and we are going to take a look at the message Spirit has for you in regards to the connection that you are dealing with or asking about. Okay, and yeah, it's not gender specific, it's a timeless reading, so take it as it resonates for you. You can pick your pole. I've got pole number 1 is Peppermint, pole number 2 is Lemon, and pole number 3 is Lavender. The timestamps will be in the description box, so you can just pick the pole from there if you don't want to watch the intro, and obviously don't want to watch the other poles. So, and yes, everything is in the description box. My details for private services, so I can help you on a personal level with whatever it is that you need from me right now. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, check out my website. Everything is below. You can just get hold of me any way that is convenient for you. And then we can obviously discuss the help that you need. That said, please like, share, and subscribe for me. And that is not for me, that is for everybody else that are looking for answers just like you are. And it obviously helps if depending on your subscriptions, likes, comments, shares, all of those things, that determines how many people actually get to see the content. So please help me get it out there so everybody can find the answers they are looking for. Okay, and let's start. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what is happening for pile number 1. That would be the Peppermint Essential Oil from doTERRA. And I haven't looked at the cards, so I'm going to see the message with you for the first time. And let's see what the Spirit got for you for whenever you are watching this. Okay, pile number 1, I have got the 7 of Wands for you. I have got the Strength. I've got Attraction. And I've got Spiritual Teacher. Okay, and let's see what is your message. I channel the message, so I don't read the cards necessarily. So I'm going to give you the energy that are coming through for a message for you. Well, currently I can see you are definitely fighting things off, dealing with a lot of things, trying to stay on top of everything. And I do feel you are, to some extent, are staying on top of things, but it's a battle. You are struggling to stay on top of things right now. But Spirit wants you to know you are strong. You are strong. You are confident. You've got what it takes to deal with this situation, whatever this is. It's obviously in regards to love. And Spirit wants you to just draw on that strength and courage within yourself to stay on top of things and not allow it to take you down. Whatever situation you are dealing with in regards to love right now, it's definitely a tough battle, and you are constantly feeling that you have to fight and protect yourself, maybe. Constantly feeling like that you got to fight for love, constantly feel that you have to protect yourself against pain. But Spirit is telling you, you are strong enough to deal with this. There's obviously a purpose to it for you in this connection and everything that you are facing, but you can do it. That is the message. You can do it. And Spirit is asking you to, instead of really getting drawn into the difficulties of the situation right now, is to rather focus yourself on the things that do bring you joy, and really spend time on things that really makes you feel joyful, to attract this romantic love to you in a much better way. Being stuck in this energies of feeling like it's a battle all the time, you're kind of recreating situations in this connection that is constantly making you feel like it's a battle and you constantly have to fight for this connection, or deal with pain, fight, constantly going through this inner conflict in yourself. Spirit is telling you to focus your attention on things, doesn't matter what it is, anything that brings you joy. And by doing so, the situation in the love situation that you are obviously looking for answers to, by focusing your attention on the things that brings you joy, will also change the situation in love for you, and that will start attracting more joyful experiences in this connection for you, opposed to constantly manifesting more of those things that makes you feel like it's always a battle for you. All right, if that makes sense. You are definitely here on some kind of a spiritual awakening or spiritual journey. If you're dealing with a soul connection, you are definitely on a soul journey here. But I also do believe that if you are not yet a spiritual teacher, healer, tarot reader, God of some sort here, Spirit is telling you that this is the purpose, okay, of what you are currently going through. You are supposed to be teaching others about healing and spirituality, and for you to be able to do that, you have to overcome certain things within yourself first, within your connection first, figure out how to manifest, use the law of attraction to manifest the things that you desire, opposed to constantly getting drawn into the energy of what is, and manifesting more of that, if that makes sense to you. So the purpose, the whole purpose of this connection and what you are going through is so that you can learn and grow through these things, so that you can help others go through the same experiences. All right. I'm going to leave it there. This is a really powerful message for pile number 1. I am going to put away these cards. And let's take a look at what is happening for pile number 2. And pile number 2 will be the lemon essential oil. I haven't looked at the cards, so I'm going to see them with you for the first time. Lemon. I love lemon. It's my favorite essential oil, and I use it for everything. All right, I'm going to see the cards with you for the first time. All right. I think I did say that. All right, and let's see what the message is that Spirit has got for you in regards to the connection that you are inquiring about, that you are concerned about, whatever the situation here. Okay. I channel the energies. I don't read the cards, so I'm going to give you what comes through. Okay, I have got the 6 of Swords here. I have got the 2 of Swords. I have got the Separation card, and I've got Be Yourself. Okay, the message that Spirit has for you right now in regards to this connection is that things are indeed moving forward. All right, it might feel like it's at a very vulnerable stage in this connection. You might be feeling very vulnerable, you'll be feeling very vulnerable, but things are, however, moving forward with the 6 of Swords. And you see these balloons, the swords rising back. If those balloons burst by the sun rising there at the back, it's going to come down and pierce this leaf this little girl is sitting on, and this bite is going to sink. So I do feel both of you in this connection currently are feeling that the slightest thing could make the boat sink here. If something goes wrong or not handled in the right way in this connection right now, this boat is going to sink. Okay, that is what I pick up on the energy here. And I do feel there's a lot of passion in this connection, and that is the sun rising here at the back here. There's a lot of passion. So I do feel the desire between you and your person is so strong, and both of you are scared, okay, of losing one another here. And other thing that I'm picking up here is distance. I pick up on distance with this boat between you and your person right now. Um, and that could be why there's a vulnerability to this connection here. Because you cannot see each other as often as possible, maybe. But energetically, things are moving forward in this connection. It is moving away from a difficult time towards something much better. Um, and your message here from Spirit is um, to know, to know that things are moving forward, even though you might not see it on the surface yet, and it might look very vulnerable on the surface. That is actually not the situation. This connection is moving forward. I do feel that for some of you, not for all of you, I know for me personally in my country, we have gone into another hard lockdown, so travel are restricted. So if there's distance between you and your person, with travel restrictions, or if there's a lot of distance and travel is not possible, whatever the case, yeah, that might make both of you feel very insecure and vulnerable in this connection right now, and make both of you unsure on whether things will be moving forward, or indeed moving forward to a better place here. But I feel like it is, and Spirit is telling you it is. Okay, and then with the Two of Swords here, Spirit is just telling you here, a decision, a very firm decision are needed right now from you watching. And it's going to have to be a blindfolded decision. You're going to have to trust your intuition on this one. You cannot want this to move forward and then doubt whether or not you want to be a part of this, or want to keep putting in attention and energy into this connection. You need to make a decision in this connection to allow it to unfold. Follow your intuition here, but a firm decision are needed. I do feel you might be the one, because you are on the surface, everything just looks so complicated and vulnerable, and like this boat could sink at any minute. You might be indecisive on whether or not you want to keep giving to this connection. And that is not helping. I do feel you and your person are constantly mirroring that energy towards one another. And that is what is putting this in a vulnerable state, um, not anything else. You will have to decide to just trust. This is what this card is, Spirit is asking you with this Two of Swords, is the blindfolded decision to trust, to just trust that everything are happening the way that it's supposed to in this connection, and it is actually moving forward, and don't doubt that. There's separation, definitely. There could be physical or emotional, or a little bit of both, but there is time apart here from your partner. I do feel, again, I pick up on the energy. This is not a permanent separation here. All right, this is not a permanent separation. This separation card talks about being separated from the person you love for a business trip, or it could be because of travel restrictions, if there's lockdowns. It could be for whatever reason, but this is clearly, Spirit is telling you this is not permanent. This is temporary, but you have to make a firm decision to trust that everything is working out the way that it's supposed to right now. Okay, and there's reasons why the separation is needed here. All right, or things are not yet where it's supposed to be. And Spirit is also asking you to just be yourself. Okay, don't pretend to be anybody else, or don't pretend you're not feeling anything. Don't pretend. This card says the situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power. So just be yourself, all right? Just be who you usually would be in any other type of a situation here. Be authentic. So if you're feeling something, communicate it to your person. If you, but don't pretend. Don't pretend you're okay if you're not. Don't pretend you're not okay if you're okay. Don't pretend, don't pretend, don't pretend. That is the strong energy that I'm picking up here. Don't pretend you don't care. Okay, that is something I'm picking up for some of you here. You might be in this place of pretending that you do not care. And kind of maybe holding back on communication or expressing things that you really want to express in this connection because you feel it's at such a vulnerable state, and you really just don't want to disturb the peace and you don't want the swords to come down. And Spirit is telling you here, don't do that. All right, it's important for you to just be yourself right now, okay? And stop the fear, and stop the mistrust. Make the decision to just trust the process. This is temporary. It's not a permanent separation here. All right, I'm going to leave it there, pile number 2. This is a very important message for you. Okay, and let's take a look at what is happening for pile number 3. What is your message from Spirit? I haven't looked at the cards. That would be the Lavender. I'm going to see it with you for the first time, and let's see what is your message from Spirit. Okay, I channel the energy, so I'm going to give you what comes through, not necessarily reading the cards. Okay. All right, pile number 3. This is your message from Spirit. The Devil. I've got the Chariot in reversed. I have got very soon, and I've got patience, please. All right, very clear message here for you. Currently, there is separation. The Devil card here is, to me, is a very strong soul connection, very powerful. But there's something separating the lovers, or it could be anything. It doesn't mean it's toxic. Okay, it could be toxic, but it could be distance, it could be another person, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be addictions, it could be whatever the situation is. But something big are separating these two people from one another. So there is definitely a separation right now between you and your person, but the bond is unbreakable. All right, and you've had a taste of it. Okay, you've already tasted this connection. You've been either intimate, or you've been together before, or there was something, at least there was a taste of this connection, and you just cannot shake it. You cannot shake it, and you feel completely and utterly bound to this person, and maybe even obsessed. But currently you're feeling that this connection is not moving forward. Nothing is changing. Nothing is happening. And the Chariot here is about, it's divine intervention. It's about moving things forward. There's the lovers again. They are connected. They are tied to one another. It's an unscapable connection. All right, and you feel it, in the form of the Devil over here, feeling like you might be so obsessed about this person you cannot let it go. But what Spirit is telling you here is, whatever is separating the two of you here right now, and making you feel that this is just not going to move forward here, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. All right. There's some healing that needs to take place in this connection, and it will be different for different people. What causes the separation here? But Spirit is telling you, the message here is, it's coming very soon, but you watching need to make very clear decisions here on what it is that you want. You cannot be indecisive about whether or not you really want this connection. You want to stick around, you want to work on it, and then expect something to change, and expect everything to come to you in the long run. You have to make a decision, either to cut this connection and move on, or make the decision to work through whatever needs to be worked through, so that this separation can be healed, and whatever is standing between you and your person can be resolved. But being indecisive on whether or not to stick around or whether or not to cut this connection or stay, that is not helping. That is not helping. It is, in fact, holding this forward movement back. But things are changing in this connection, and things are resolving and healing. And Spirit is asking you to be patient, to just be patient. There's unforeseen factors that needs to occur in this connection first. There's healing that needs to take place. There's things that needs to be moved out of the way, but it will happen. It will happen. All right. But you need to clearly decide whether or not you want this. All right, now for Spirit, it doesn't matter whether or not you want this. But you need to make a decision and put it out in the universe so that whatever it is that you do want, that can actually be given to you. Being indecisive and putting confusing energies out there, that is not really helping, either making you move on or helping you bring this union together. That is just putting confusing energy outwards, and you will be receiving confusing energies back, and things won't be moving forward. Whatever you put out is what you're going to receive, and putting out a very clear decision on whether or not you want to cut this connection or stay, and wait for it to unfold, that will give you ultimately what you've been putting out, if that makes sense. If you really feel that this is toxic and you want to let it go, make the decision to do so, then the healing will happen. Okay, the healing is not going to happen, and you're going to keep feeling obsessed about this person if you're putting confusing energies out there. If you decide this is a divine connection, whatever is standing in the way, you want to heal that, you want to resolve that, you want to be patient and really work on this. If you put that energy out, things will start falling into place. Whatever is separating you here will start healing. It will start changing. And the universe can actually help you to resolve this devil energy so that things can actually move forward in this connection. But you're going to have to be patient, and you have to make some decisions here on whatever it is that you truly want in this connection. But my personal opinion, okay, I'm just going to give you my personal opinion. This is a very strong divine connection here. It just needs to go through a little bit of a healing, and there's a little bit of there's things that are obviously standing in the way of this connection, but it is not something that cannot be healed or resolved. All right, it's just going to take a decision, and it's just going to take patience. But if you really want it, you can make it happen. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, everybody. Sending you so much love and light. And please remember to check the description box below for my private services so I can help you. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All my links are below. Check out my website. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Namaste.